Black Seattle. Hello. We're going to see who can pop on here. I wasn't planning to do Wednesday Night Live tonight because I like to take a break, and it's not going to be every single Wednesday, but I had energy today and we had a really big announcement today. So I want to share and just talk about that with folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hey there. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Black Seattle. How y'all doing? I am in a great mood because we made a big announcement today. We've been kind of pulling it out all this week, but really got the information out about Hey Black Seattle doing an 8-stop meetup tour throughout the region. I don't know if you got a chance to see the post that we made today. Put it out on Threads. It's been on Facebook, been on Eventbrite. So even though I didn't have plans to do a Wednesday Night Live with a guest and all those things tonight, I just felt like, let me get on here and talk about the meetup tour and answer people's questions and talk about what we can expect or any of the things if you have any questions about it. So this is for everybody who hasn't seen the post. Hey Black Seattle is teeing up an 8-stop tour of meetups at Black-owned coffee shops throughout the greater Seattle area. One of the frequently asked questions when I say greater Seattle area is, are y'all going to come to Tacoma? Hey, everybody. And I'm like, of course. When I say greater Seattle area or Puget Sound, Tacoma is an automatic in that. Like, we are a crew. Like, Seattle and Tacoma go together. For me. I don't know who's leaving Tacoma out. But the whole Puget Sound, we're trying to cover as much ground as possible. So let me tell you, I see the questions about where are the tour stops. So the first one is this Sunday. This Sunday, we're going to be at the Scene in South Park. So this Sunday, February 2nd at 1 o'clock, pull up with us at the Scene in South Park. We're going to Campfire Coffee in Tacoma. We're going to Creative Cafe in the Central District. We're going to Black Coffee Northwest in North Seattle, the Station in Beacon Hill, Boon Boona in Capitol Hill, Boon Boona in Renton. So yes, and the Station in Columbia City. So there are 8 stops. Now, those 8 stops do not represent all the Black-owned coffee shops that we have out here, okay? This is a coffee region. There are more. So if you type in heyblackseattle.com/coffee shops, you'll see even more. Like one of my favorites is Love a Latte in Tacoma. So you got to get to all of these different places. Central Cafe in the CD also has another location downtown that I haven't been to that I heard about. And then just in posting a tour today, I found out about 2 more Black-owned coffee shops. So I heard that there's a Black-owned barista who has a residency at Rough and Pizza. And then there's another Black-owned coffee shop called Black and White, I think, in Tacoma. So we have a lot of Black-owned coffee shops. And I'm focusing on coffee shops for this tour first because coffee shops are an important hub of community in any neighborhood. It is a place where you can go exist, do your work, plan a meetup, have a little coffee date. I know that's controversial though, but I would do a coffee date, I'm just saying, you could do a lot in a coffee shop. You can find out about what's going on. I know a lot of people, when they touch down in a new city, that's one of the quick ways to find out what's happening in that city. You go to a coffee shop, they usually have a community board or like a little table where they have all sorts of flyers and stuff in newspapers. That's one of the cheat codes to finding out stuff to do. Your coffee shop can be a community hub. So that's why I chose coffee shops for the first Hey Black Seattle, Let's Pull Up tour. This is our opportunity to just show people like, look, when it's time to show some support, we can do that. We can pull up on these Black-owned businesses and you can come out and meet people in the neighborhood where you live and work. Because usually when Hey Black Seattle does meetups, last year what I did was we would do tours in the Central District. Everyone would come to Made Space, we would meet up, we would talk, and then we would take a tour around that neighborhood. But that meant you had to travel to the Central District for that meetup. This way, with there being 8 stops spread out all over, you can have a better chance perhaps of going to one of our meetups that is closer to the neighborhood where you live. Question is, do we need to register? So I would say you should come whether or not you register or not, but it is best if you RSVP on Eventbrite because that will allow me to communicate with you about some things that I want to tell you about the meetup. And so we can kind of know what to expect. Like I already know from the Eventbrite registration that we have 20 people who just already off of the the announcement that we made are planning to come to the scene at South Park, and it hasn't even been a day. So it would be really helpful if you would go to Eventbrite and RSVP, and just to let me know who is going to be showing up. And if you RSVP, you can have, it's free. First of all, let me put that out there. It's free. So we just need you to RSVP. But also, if you RSVP, you'll get an option to purchase a Hey Black Seattle coffee mug if you would like. So, you know, these are produced locally by a Black woman-owned business in Seattle. LBK Customs made these Hey Black Seattle mugs. So if you go to the RSVP, you can do that for free, and you'll have the option to purchase a mug that I will bring to the meetup to hand to you. So that is the answer to that question. Everybody, please keep the questions coming, because I definitely want to let you know anything that you would like to know about this inaugural Let's Pull Up tour. There's times where I would see people just flooding Black-owned businesses online to show their support. Doing that in person will make an even bigger impact. We've had a couple of Black-owned coffee shops close last year. I don't want to see that keep happening. We can pull up and actually show our support, find out about the Black-owned coffee shop in your neighborhood if you don't already know about them. So like I said, check out our tour stops. There are 8 of them across the region. If this works well, we might do it again and add some of the other ones too. But we're going to be at the scene in South Park this Sunday. Let me see, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock at the scene in South Park this Sunday. Please join us. And if that one is not close to you, we have North Seattle, Cap Hill, Beacon Hill, Columbia City, Tacoma. We got a lot of locations. So come join us on the Hey Black Seattle Let's Pull Up community meetup tour that we are doing at Black-owned coffee shops. I can't wait to meet some of you in person. And like I said, if you RSVP, I'm gonna send you an email, because we got some shenanigans planned for these. Okay, so that is my just word for today. Not gonna be on here long, but just wanted to share with you all a little bit about the tour that we're doing and what it is. We're doing some meetups. Come to the meetup. I want to meet you. Okay, you coming? Check the link in our bio. Right at the top of the link tree is going to be a space where you can RSVP. It'll show you all the stops. Or if you go on to heyblackseattle.com/events, all the tour stops are on there too. If you go to Eventbrite and you type in Hey Black Seattle, all the you got multiple ways. You didn't see the Renton location on Eventbrite. It is definitely on there. Boom, boom, and written February 21st. Go to heyblackseattle.com/events, and maybe you can get to it from there. But it's definitely on there. If I will, I'm remembering, I'm going to note your username, and I will try to send you the link directly, just in case it doesn't come up for you. 1024. All right, I'll send you the link. But everybody, please come out to the tour. I can't wait to meet everybody. Have a good night.